Listening section. In this section of the test, you will have the chance to show how well you understand spoken English. There are 4 parts to this section with special directions for each part. Part 1. Question 1 to 4. Directions. In this part of the test, you will hear some dialogues and questions spoken in English. The questions and the dialogues will be spoken twice. They will not be printed in your test book, so you must listen carefully to understand what the speakers are saying. After you listen the dialogue and the question about it, read the 5 possible answers, and decide which one would be the best answer to the question you have heard. Now listen to a sample question. You will hear,
"How can I help you, Mom?"
Please buy a kilo of rice, 2 kilos of sugar, a half kilo of eggs and a pack of tea.
"Do you need some chicken nuggets?"
No, we still have some in the refrigerator.
What shouldn't the man buy? A. Eggs. B. Tea. C. Rice. D. Sugar. E. Nuggets. The best answer to the question "what shouldn't the man buy?" is nuggets. Therefore you should answer E. Number 1.
I thought the bus leaves on the hour.
It usually does, but this is a weekend.
I completely forgot. I hope we won't be late for the movie.
Where are they? Number 2.
John, we're going to have lunch down in Mamma Mia Steak. Why don't you join us?
I'd love to, Mira, but I've to finish my report.
Well, maybe next time. You like the way they have their menu.
What is Mira going to do?
Number 3.
Larry, where did you learn to speak English?
I grew up with it. My parents are English teachers and they would always speak about things to me.
I'll be doing the same next time when I become parent to my children.
What is known about Larry?
Number 4.
Would you like something to drink with your meal?
Yes, I'd like something cold.
We have only water and fruit juices. Would you want a juice?
What is the woman going to get for the man?
Part 2, questions 5 to 7. Directions. In this part of the test, you will hear some incomplete dialogues spoken in English, followed by 4 responses, also spoken in English. The dialogues and the responses will be spoken twice. They will not be printed in your test book, so you must listen carefully to understand what the speakers are saying. You have to choose the best response to each question. Now listen to a sample question.
Do you have any plans for next weekend?
I am thinking of going mountain climbing.
That's interesting. Can I go with you?
Sure. Do you have any suggestions for activities there? What does the woman probably respond? A. Sorry, but I don't know much about that. B. Yes, we could have a barbecue there. C. Yes, I think that mountain is too high. D. Yes, I really love mountain climbing. The best answer to the question "what does the woman probably respond?" is yes, we could have a barbecue there. Therefore you should choose answer B.
Number 5.
Where can I fish around here?
Near Ambarawa. There is a big lake with some of the best fishing in this part of the city.
What is the man's possible response?
Number 6.
I have to repair my notebook this afternoon and then I'm going to bookstore.
Let's go together. I need to buy some books too.
I'll pick you up around 3, okay? What is the woman's possible response?
Number 7.
I just wonder how I can return my book to the library.
How come? What's your problem?
It's the due time and I am supposed to come to the principal's room. What is the woman's possible response?
Part 3. Questions 8 to 11. Directions. In this part of the test, you will hear some dialogues or monologues spoken in English. The dialogues or monologues will be spoken twice. They will not be printed in your test book, so you must listen carefully to understand what the speakers are saying. After you listen to the dialogue or monologue, look at the 5 pictures provided in your test book, and decide which would be the most suitable one for the dialogue or monologue you have heard.
Number 8.
Where is the gas station?
It's behind the garden restaurant, where that warehouse was burned down last year.
How convenient. I go that way to work every day. I can save time by stopping there. Thank you.
Where will the man go?
Number 9.
Do you know of a place where I can have my car worked on?
Try Toulouse Garage. They do good work and are reasonably priced.
Thanks. I'm new in town and I don't know my way around yet.
Okay.
What picture shows about the man looking for?
Number 10.
A car is a means of transportation. Almost everybody goes to work by car. Therefore, a car is very crucial. It needs to be serviced by the owner regularly. Besides servicing the engine, the owner should pay attention to all the tires. Inside the car there should be important tools such as scissor, lead, pick, jack for wheel alarmed. It is very important to change the tire when it is flat. A car doesn't need to have a nail to change a generator, a tire compressor, a tire changer and an all-tire lifter, but the owner should check all tires regularly before driving. Which picture is the most suitable with the story?
Number 11.
It is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It impresses many people because it is the symbol of love from a husband to his wife. It stands in the city of Agra, in the northern Indian state of Uttar Pradesh, on the banks of the Yamuna River. It was built in the memory of the beautiful Mumtaz Mahal, who won the heart of a Mughal prince, Shah Jahan. Mumtaz Mahal died during the birth of their child, Gauhara Begum. The focus of this building is the white marble tomb. 4 minarets frame the tomb. Meanwhile, the main chamber houses the cenotaphs of Mumtaz Mahal and her husband, with their graves located on the lower level. Which picture goes with the description?
Part 4. Questions 12 to 15. Directions. In this part of the test, you will hear several monologues. Each monologue will be spoken twice. They will not be printed in your test book, so you must listen carefully to understand what the speakers are saying. After you hear the monologue and the question about it, read the 5 possible answers and decide which one would be the best answer to the question you have heard.
Questions 12 and 13 are based on the following monologue. Good evening, I'm Jed West and this is the 6 o'clock news. Last night there was an accident in the South China Sea, near the Philippines. An oil tanker hit a fishing boat. The collision happened in very stormy weather at 2:30 in the morning. The fishing boat sank, but the crew got into a life raft. The tanker didn't see the men in the life raft and didn't stop. There was a big hole in the bow of the oil tanker and thousands of tons of oil came out, and leaked into the sea. The fishermen sent up rockets and flares. A rescue boat saw them and rescued the fishermen. They gave them blankets and hot drinks but they were still very cold and shocked. This morning, in daylight, a search helicopter saw the oil on the sea. Special boats are spraying chemicals on the oil but the beaches are already polluted. A lot of fish and seabirds are caught in the oil. It is a very bad day indeed for the fishing and tourism industries. And that was the 6 o'clock news. Join me at 7 for the latest headlines. I'm Jed West and thank you for watching Channel 105.
Number 12. What time did the accident happen? Number 13. What caused the oil leak? Questions 14 and 15 are based on the following monologue. Elephants are the largest land animals alive today. These animals have special body characteristics, among them are tusks and trunk. Elephants' tusks are made of a hard, white substance like bone. When an elephant is angry, its tusk can be very dangerous. The tusks of an elephant are actually its front teeth. People pay a lot of money for the ivory of an elephant's tusk. The ivory from the tusks is made into many beautiful things. The trunk of an elephant is a fusion of the nose and upper lip. An elephant uses trunk in many ways. It pulls up trees with its trunk when it wants to make a path through the jungle. It also uses its trunk to get water. The trunk can hold a lot of water, as an elephant needs to drink 300 pints of water every day. Number 14. What is the topic of the monologue? Number 15. What do people want from hunting the elephants? This is the end of listening section.